nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Wednesday is here in this dark and cold month. Well, depending on where you are. Here in New York, it can be. Now, this is something that is, talk about what's worse, terrible guests or a terrible host. Well, we do an unboxing here every Wednesday. In this particular unboxing, we're going to address that. So please, my friends, how about you and me together get down at the table and we're going to find out what's, right there, what's in the Pixie's box. Come on, I'll see you down there. Pearl Games presents The Bloody Inn, The Carnies. Yes, it's the Carnies. You enjoy Carnies, don't you? No? I thought they'd be right up your alley, because they're untrustworthy. They got tiny little hands, and you can, manipulate them. No, you've never been able to manipulate Carnies, huh? Oh, maybe their code is stronger than yours. Okay, don't hit me. Jeez, foo, relax. Okay, nothing stronger than the code of foo. So do you want to get at this band of carnies? All right, well, first things first, foo, I'm going to need that blade. Come on, I figured you'd have no problem giving up a blade right now. The carnies are not going to catch the knife. Come on, this is your chance to prove you're better than them, foo. All right, thank you very much there, buddy. So please, let me get you to a safe location. You can still see everything from over here. The incomparable Fu Manchu, everyone. So here we are to check out this expansion for the Bloody Inn. This is the only expansion I know of for the Bloody Inn. And I've been dying to get my hands on this for a while. It seems like it was out of print for a year or two. But here we are, so might as well jump right into it. As always, please remember, always cut away from yourself. Here we are. Yes, I love the fact that this is, I really enjoy this artwork. And the fact that they didn't switch art style, I think is very strong. So let's see what's in here. The Carnies. So here's our book. They give us all the general information, the general concepts, if you will, for the first expansion of the Bloody Inn. 52 new cards, but of course 3 separate modules that can be used in any combination. So you can, up to 3 different expansions. Technically this is the Carnies, the Notables, and Aunt Jeanette's Tips and Tricks. All right, well, let's see. You know what? Why don't we get down close? Get a better look at these cards. All right, 2 of the Carnies, the Knife Thrower and the Actress, and there is a Fortune Teller and a Strong Man. Now we get into some of the different ones. The Con Man, the con artist here, has a 2-point trailer, or a 2-body trailer. Right? It says, when welcoming travelers, if there are no corpses buried under this trailer, you must place a traveler on it. The Juggler says, when welcoming travelers, if there are no corpses buried under this trailer, you must place a traveler in it. And we see likewise with the Fire Eater and the Illusionist. We have the Circus Dwarf. When buried, Place the dwarf sideways under any annex. It does not count towards the maximum number of corpses that can be buried under the annex. Huh. Does that mean you could bury an infinite number of dwarves? The twins. When buried, the twins must be placed under the annex where at least 2 corpses can be buried. It counts as 2 corpses. Kind of like the opposite of the dwarf there. The bearded lady. When buried, the bearded lady must be placed under another player's annex. Oh. The bear tamer. From now on, play 1 fewer accomplices to perform the kill a guest action. I guess because you send in the bear in. Oh, the companion. We're not talking about Doctor Who. From now on, you are not required to discard accomplices of the other types when you play them to perform the bribe a guest action. We also have a barker. From now on, gain 3 franc each time you bribe a carny. Alright, we have, not sure the pronunciation of that, Kerosis? Kerosis? At the end of the round, after paying wages, return 1 peasant from the bistro to the box. Oh, that's bye-bye permanent. The broken safe. At the end of the round, after travelers leave, each player loses half the value of his or her checks rounded up. A fiasco. At the end of the round, before paying wages, each player discards all of his or her accomplices. And then, of course, there's the red herring. At the end of the round, skip the police investigation. Of course, they're off on a red herring. High season. At the end of the round, when travelers leave, each player gains 4 franc per room of his color occupied by a traveler instead of 1 franc. Oh, okay, get a little bit more. Blackmail. At the end of the round, whether or not the police investigate, each player with at least 1 unburied corpse must call upon the village gravedigger. Pickpockets. At the end of the round, before paying wages, each player loses half of his or her money rounded up. Extortion. At the end of the round, when paying wages, each player must pay his accomplices twice. Oh, because they're extorting you. They're going to go to the police if you don't pay them more. Bastards. Sericulturist. Immediately gain 3 franc per room of your color occupied by a traveler, excluding trailers. You know, another and another and another. And then we have several wine makers here. Immediately gain 3 franc per neutral room occupied by a traveler. And we have 3 surgeons. From now on, each time travelers leave, gain 3 franc if another player has an unburied corpse. There is a notary. From now on, each time another player exchanges money for checks, you may immediately exchange 10 franc for a 10 franc check. There's the banker. From now on, each time another player exceeds the 40 franc limit on the wealth track, gain the excess. Oh, that's cool. And the pharmacist. From now on, each time travelers leave, gain 2 franc if another player has at least 3 accomplices. And that's not all. We have some extra franc cards, actually. Show you there. It comes with 4 of these 50-pound franc notes. That's cool. But then that's not it. This is then we have more, and these are different because the backs. I want to point that out here. The backs are different. I believe that this would be the module of Aunt Jeanette's tips and tricks, I think. So let's see what we got here. We got a gold teeth. A gold teeth. Play this card when you perform a bury the corpse action. Gain money equal to twice the corpse's rank in addition to money in the corpse's pockets. There's the cafe. Play this card after welcoming travelers. Place the cake on an occupied room of the inn. If that room is still occupied before travelers leave, gain money equal to twice. There's a letter of denunciation. Play this card after welcoming travelers. At the start of Phase 3, each player with at least one unburied corpse must call upon the village gravedigger. You have a rug. Play this card after welcoming travelers and give one of your unburied corpses to another player. Get some coffee. Play it after welcoming travelers. Place the coffee on a traveler in a room of the inn. Immediately gain money equal to the traveler's rank. That traveler cannot be killed or bribed. Liquor. Play this card when you perform bribe a guest action. You are not required to discard accomplices to perform that because you're getting them loaded. Hammer time. Play this card when you perform a build an annex action. You are not required to discard accomplices to perform this action. So using equipment. Snow pile. Play this card before a police investigation. Place one of your unburied corpses under the snow pile. Discard the snow pile after the travelers leave. There's Gideon's been here. Let me see a Bible. Play this card when you perform a bury a corpse action. You are not required to discard accomplices to perform this. At the confessional. Play this card at the end of the round. Immediately gain a 6 franc from the player with the most buried corpses under his or her annexes. In case of a tie, gain 3 franc from each tied player. A wolf trap. Play this card when you perform kill a guest action. You are not required to discard accomplices to perform this action. There is a tomb. Play this card during a police investigation. If a player must call upon the village gravedigger, place that player's unburied corpse under the tomb. Immediately gain half the money in the corpse's pockets and return it to the box. Wheelbarrow. Play this card when you perform a build an annex action. Build the annex of a traveler in the room of the inn instead of the annex of a traveler from your hand. Oh. Quick lime. Play this card when you bury a corpse under another player's annex. Gain all the money in the corpse's pockets. Poison. Play this card after welcoming travelers. Place the poison on a traveler in a room of the inn. Immediately kill that traveler and give the unburied corpse to the owner of the room. And finally, the well. Play this card when you perform a kill a guest action. Immediately gain half the money in the corpse's pockets and return the corpse to the box. So those are all the cards that you can be expecting to get, to find, to have in your copy of the Bloody Inn, the Carnies. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I